My name is Rabbi Kaf, and I'll be giving today a shir on the ideas behind Bedikas Chometz. Now, I'm sure all of you are thinking that I already know how to do Bedikas Chometz. Everybody knows. You wake up in the morning, you had to have a regular normal day, and then in the afternoon, you put out 10 pieces of bread, and you look for them, and then you find them. But the truth is, there's many deeper ideas of what we're doing here, and it's important that every year as we go forward in life, we understand what we're trying to accomplish and what the purpose is of what we're doing, and that leads us to a deeper understanding. Not to say that that's the reason or the only reason why we do something, but by having some type of understanding about what we're going through, we have a much deeper understanding of the things that we're doing, and that brings us closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So one of the ideas that we can discuss is the idea of Bedikas Chometz. So Bedikas Chometz is a halacha where Chazal instituted from the Mishnah and Pesach all the way in the beginning. Mishnah says, "Ar la'arba hasa baikin es chametz." That Erev Pesach, on the night of the 14th day, you have to look for chametz. So the first question you have to wonder, and you have to ask yourself, is why do we need to search for chametz? And this one, I assume almost everyone would know, is that the idea is on Pesach you are not allowed to own chametz. You're not allowed to eat. So therefore, it comes along Rashi on that sector. Rashi says that the reason why you have to search for chametz is since if you end up owning chametz over Pesach, you'll be over on the Issur D'Oraisa of Bal Yiroi and Bal Yimotzei. So therefore, Chazal instituted a mechanism in order to ensure that you do not owe chametz at the time when Pesach starts. In fact, this seems very logical. Look at other sugyos in the Gemara discusses that this chiyuv of Bedikas Chometz from Chazal are not simply starting on the 14th. If you leave your house a few days before, a week before, 2 weeks before, 3 weeks before, for a certain period of time, up to 30 days even, you have to search your house for chametz. So it seems like it's a raya for Shitas Rashi that the idea of Bedikas Chometz is in order to make sure that you have no chametz in your entire rishos. And everything would be great. And that would be the end of our understanding, and that we'd be able to understand, okay, we searched through our house in order to make sure that there's a Gzeres Chazal, in order to ensure we will not be over on Bal Yiroi and Bal Yimotzei. The problem is, after you do your Bedika, we have another thing you do called Bittul. So why are you doing Bittul? And the answer is that you have to do Bittul in order that you shouldn't be over Bal Yiroi, Bal Yimotzei. Because by using the idea of bittul, there's a different, we'll discuss it actually tomorrow, the ideas of bittul, but the ideas of bittul are that it removes the chametz from your rishos, so therefore you'll have no issue and no possibility of ever being over by Rabbi Matzeh. So therefore, why did Chazal make another gezerah of Bedika? Seems like it's slightly overwhelming to have two separate takanos Chazal in order to be on the same din to remove the problem of Bal Yiroi and Bal Yimotzei. So that is Tais's question. Tais's question was, if you're going to be over, if you're going to prevent being over on Bal Yiroi Yimotzei simply because of the bittul, so therefore why did Chazal make another concept of Bedika? So Tais's then brings a new idea. Not just not to be over on Bal Yiroi Yimotzei, but we have a new idea in order to prevent you from eating. You see, on Pesach we have two separate Yisrei. There's an Issur Chometz, that's an Issur of eating Chometz. We have a separate Issur called Bal Yiroi Yimotzei of owning chametz. So Rashi discusses the idea of Bedika is to prevent Bal Yiroi Yimotzei. Taisa says no, if his only idea was because of Bal Yiroi and Bal Yimotzei, we would be fine through bittul. Comes along Taisa says no, also have a problem of maybe you'll eat it. Now Taisa's answer is a little bit funny because I don't know if any of you have ever have this. In America they have this thing called a vacuum cleaner. So you take your vacuum cleaner and you vacuum up all your crumbs, and then you throw it away, right? Very unlikely that you're going to then take the bag out of the vacuum cleaner, cut it open, pour it into a frying pan, fry it up, and make a little bit of lunch. It doesn't seem right. So if you understand that the ideas of Taisvis, that the reason why you have to do a Bedika is because maybe you'll come to eat it, so that means you have a radically different type of a Bedika. According to Rashi's idea of Bal Yiroi Yimotzei, so whatever the shear of Bal Yiroi Yimotzei is, even the smallest amounts perhaps, so you have to make sure that you're checking even the smallest amounts, half a pretzel, half a cookie. But on the other hand, according to Taisvis, you could have a much more lenient type of a Bedika, because Taisvis understands that the problem is maybe you'll come to eat it, so only if you have something that's coming to eat it, that will create a problem. Now, the problem with Taisvis is that you have a shear. right? You have a shear of how much you're going to have to check for. We don't find in the Gemara that there is a shear. So that would be a problem according to Taisus. But according to Rashi, we're going to have the same issue of Bayir Bayimotzi. On that, we have the final sources on our paper, the two answers of the Ran, who discuss why you're going to have a problem even if you have a bittul. The first answer of the Ran is that people might not know how to do bittul properly. People sometimes are not understanding the ideas of bittul, as we're going to discuss again tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing you there. The ideas of bittul, of how it's going to remove it from your shus. So therefore, people might not be able to do it properly. And the Ran says, and the second answer is that people might not or change their minds after bittul. If you find an expensive bottle of whiskey or expensive other type of chametz, perhaps I don't know, can't think of anything right now, but another type of chametz that is very expensive. So therefore, you may not want to throw it away. So therefore, Chazal instituted Bedika to make sure that before Pesach, you already have removed it all from your shus. Have a wonderful day.